Hey everyone, this is Patrick, and it is time for another edition of Heavy Therapy collection update for you. This is a mixture of tapes, one vinyl, one CD, and a lot of these releases are not for the faint of heart. If you're just getting into extreme music, most of this will be a bit of some challenging listens. If you do give them a try, I recommend you give them a try. If not now, later on in your journey. So, first up, well, actually, playing in the background is some Death Doom out of Brazil. This is Fossilization with He Whose Name Was Long Forgotten. This was their debut EP, and excited for this band's full length. They play just a very compelling style of Death Doom, and cool cover art there by Archetype, it says. Yeah, from Brazil. Heavy, extremely dark, atmospheric Death Doom. First release I want to show you, first pickup, is Gorguts. This is actually their Pleiades Dust EP from 2016. There's the band. This came out on Gutless Productions. I think I've showed a Gutless tape before on this channel. So this is a strictly limited edition, 6 years anniversary edition. That is 163 out of 200, or 183 out of 200. Either way, it's out of 200. Here is Gorguts sticker that came with it. Cool tape, black with gold foil, gold print. So this is really one 33-minute song. Very nice J card. I mean, look at this. So, as you see here, it is broken up into chapters. I guess you could think of them as songs. Here's the flip side of the J card. Now, there's the band. Again, this is an EP that came out in 2016, Pleiades Dust, and I believe Pleiades is basically a very active cluster of stars giving birth to new stars. So, if you don't know Gorguts, I mean, they basically are one of the founders of dissonant death metal. We know Ulcerate. Ulcerate is deeply influenced by Gorguts. I hear Nile in this. I hear Cynic. I hear Imperial Triumphant, which is more like dissonant black metal. But everybody who knows either band will know what I mean with that. So, this is mostly the theme of these songs are based on basically what would be called the Dark Ages in Western Europe, and what would be considered the Age of Wisdom in sort of Greater Persia or the Middle East. So, man, it really is reflecting on the fact that civilization takes work, institutions, custodians, and culture really matters in terms of values. And yeah, it's really exploring how savages are always at the door, civilization is fragile, and it's important that knowledge and books, the written word, are preserved. This actually talks about how the House of Wisdom in the Middle East developed this time. And yeah, just, and that the Age of Wisdom for the Middle East was ended when it was overtaken by Mongolia, Mongol invasion, and that was ended with, I think it was the Black Plague. Nature prevails in the end. This is one of my favorite Gorguts releases. 33 minutes of a journey of a track. It's dissonant. It's melodic at times. It's aggressive. The vocals, very, very great vocal performance on this. Yeah, check out Gorguts and Pleiades Dust. Up next, told you this would not be easy for the ears. This is Portal with their second album, Outre, 2007, Profound Lore. Australia-based band, experimental death metal. Pretty damn heavy album. If you like Alterage, Titan Blood, Black Death Cult, again Imperial Triumphant, and you haven't heard Portal, make sure you check out Portal. Psychologically horrific. Yeah, I've heard some reviews basically say this isn't even death metal, it's post-death metal. Track 4, Omnipotent Crawling Chaos, which could also be a synonym for what this band is creating as far as sonically. Track 4 is a death metal song, but still, I consider Portal death metal, experimental death metal. That's at least the foundation of it all. This is their second album, 2007, Profound Lore. Up next is a cool tape, one song from each band, so there's the split. This is the split between Mortiferum and Hyperdontia. And this came out Carbonized Records. You get a track called Abhorrent Genesis from Mortiferum, and then Punctured Soul from Hyperdontia. Mortiferum is extremely heavy, noisy, death doom. Hyperdontia is not Finnish. They're based out of Denmark. One member is from Turkey. It almost sounds Finnish, but just that gnarly, churning death metal style that you'll find in Scandinavia. Some of their newer stuff sounds more thrashy, death thrash, but cool to own this split between two modern, there it is, modern heavyweights. Next up is another split, and this time both bands are from, I should have said Mortiferum are from Olympia, Washington. This time around, both bands are from Japan. This is a gore grind split between Fester Decay and Crash Syndrome. And I know about this because of Crash Syndrome, because it is the guy who does Pharmacist. He also does Crash Syndrome with two other members here to make up Crash Syndrome. Both these bands are doing early Carcass worship, I like both sides almost equally. You get 8 tracks, 23 minutes, and 29 seconds of music. This was put out by Obliteration Records, which is based out of Japan, I believe. And just what you want. Carcass Worship. That's what it is. And finally, I've actually had this for a while, but in my notes I have it as not shown. So if I've shown it before, I apologize. Can always talk about it again. This is Vendir with their debut album, Sak Nardalur, 1997 Season of Mist release. And this, at this point, so Vendir, a Norwegian black metal band. They started as a one-man project by somebody named Valfar. His full name is Turje Bakken. So Valfar actually ended up dying after in 2004 actually, and it was tragic. He was on his way to a family member's cabin and he was found dead with hyperthermia. So this album is really good, very melodic, absolutely melodic black metal for fans of Dissection, Bathory, Enslaved. Modern touchstone might be Malist, which is a one-man project from Russia, but not my favorite Vendir album. You get 8 tracks, 47 minutes, and 35 seconds of music. Here's the inside. These were reissued just a couple years ago by Season of Mist. This is a red vinyl limited edition out of, I believe it was 300 or 400. Very cool, very nice, solid red. There's Valfar there. So yeah, you get keyboards, accordion, drums, guitar, vocals, and Valfar does clean vocals. So does his, I believe it was his fiance at the time, does clean vocals. This is a black metal album, even though some people think of it as post-black. Or it's funny, if this would come out now, it might be considered has some post-black metal influence, which is always just funny considering it was conceived of, composed, in 1997. But extremely melodic black metal. Songs do kind of have a very similar song structure throughout. The drums are very simple, but have this galloping, epic feel. Power metal fans might also find something to like here. Just a cool sound. I like this band a lot. If you listen to it carefully, the guitar playing stands out in particular. Vendir, cool band. Check out all of their albums. This is their first album. I don't know what my favorite Vendir album is, but they're all really close to one another. This has been a collection update. We've been listening to Fossilization, Death Doom out of Brazil. Hope you all enjoyed. Talk to you all in the comment section, and remember to stay heavy. Bye.